Are we starting?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry guys. I was just drinking my world water. You can find it not in local stores near you yet. It's coming.
When will it be coming?
I don't know. Just stay thirsty.
Okay.
What have I learned in this internship? That a house is never lonely when a loving dog waits.
Where a loving dog waits.
We have fish. I've also learned how easy it is to make an art studio. Awful win. I've also learned a lot about family.
They're really tall.
But what I've learned most about is Harvest Moon Aquaponics. Obviously, it's my internship. The horn doesn't work. All right, so every morning I like to say good morning to the fish. Good morning, fish! All right, and then before I go in there, I like to wash my hands, scrub off. Perfect. After you.
Oh.
All right, so first thing in the morning, I like to glove up. I always say good morning to my plants. Good morning, plants! Now let's look over here! After I do my rounds, okay, looking good. Cabbages looking good. Nursery looking good. Mung beans looking good. Everything looking good. It's time to get to work. First thing we're gonna do, transfer a little buddy to the 2 foot. Transfer a teenage plant to the final water culture. And last but not least, harvest a mature plant. Wow. That's basically my routine for the day. Now it's obviously a lot more extensive than what I just showed you. Take it, multiply it by 10, 20, 30, add in some packaging, some trimming, but that's the gist of the day in the life as a Harvest Moon intern. Highly recommend, very therapeutic.
Catherine?
Sorry, what? Hi, I'm Catherine Masano. I'm the gardener! My essential duties are really keeping the plants alive. I like to think of myself as a plant mother sometimes. Everything that goes on this place. I'm the only gardener in here, other than Gary. Love Gary. Gary helps clean the boards. At the beginning of the year, my dad would dress me in a poncho and I would be the one power washing on the boards. But since our produce numbers have become so high, I'm mainly just responsible for planting, transferring, picking the plants, creating substantial ways to get the most benefits out of everything. For example, the lavender, people love drying it out, buying the dried lavender, stuff like that. The most interesting parts are definitely the people that flocks to the gardens. One of the most interesting people I could note was a construction worker outside who knocked on the door, asked if he could see it. He told me he was a prepper and he's walking around the garden and I said, oh, you work in food prep? He said, no, I work in apocalyptic prep. So basically he started telling me about how he's gonna have one of these in his basement to help his apocalyptic prep ventures. But on a more serious note, we've also toured the Reading School District. Mrs. Ferrandino has come by. Just a lot of other prospective companies that also wish to mimic our role in aquaponics gardening. So my future career used to be literature, and then AI came around, so that's kind of in jeopardy. I have recently this year taken up a minor in environmental studies, mainly because I want to research more aspects about the aquaponics gardens. This practice dates all the way back to the Inca time periods, and it's a very, very ill-known prospect that a lot of businesses could take up and feed not only the entirety of their company, neighboring companies. So I'm gonna work with that when I'm older. I'm really just gonna work with spreading the word, mainly just emphasizing how easy it is. I'm honestly really gonna miss just being here. A year was absolutely not enough to have this internship. It's become a part of my daily routine. I come here on the weekends. I love coming here every morning, even though I know fully well I could say I'm here and just spend my morning sleeping in. The people I've met here are really great. Just all the substantial tips I've learned on how to care for plants and just how to grow my own produce. I mean, if I want kale, I plant kale and wait 70 days. I don't have a need to go to the grocery store anymore. So I'm really just gonna miss that caring factor and interacting parts of the garden. And Gare Bear.